The streets of Copenhagen have witnessed centuries of royal history, grand processions, coronations, state visits. Yet, nothing prepared Denmark for the moment when Princess Leonor of Spain stepped foot on Danish soil. A city accustomed to tradition suddenly found itself holding its breath. Because while the world expected elegance, what unfolded was something far greater, a scene that left even Queen Margrethe herself visibly moved. And the reason why will challenge everything you thought you knew about royal diplomacy, family, and the future of Europe's monarchies. From the very first moment, Leonor's arrival was no ordinary event. Her motorcade, gliding through Copenhagen's cobblestone avenues, wasn't just a royal formality, it was a declaration. The crowds erupted, not merely in applause, but in awe. She appeared radiant, poised, and strikingly confident. Yet, as cameras flashed and cheers filled the air, it was Queen Margrethe's reaction that stole the narrative. Observers noticed the Danish queen, regal, experienced, unshakable, momentarily pause, her eyes softening as though history itself was unfolding before her. Why did this young Spanish princess provoke such a reaction from Denmark's formidable matriarch? The answer lies in the layers of symbolism hidden in Leonor's journey. She isn't simply visiting Denmark, she's stepping into the home of her future husband, Prince Christian. This isn't just a diplomatic appearance, it's a personal crossing of worlds. For Queen Margrethe, it isn't only about welcoming a guest. It's about welcoming the woman destined to share her grandson's life, and perhaps even reshape the fabric of European royalty. But let's pause here. Because what made this moment breathtaking wasn't only the spectacle. It was the tension beneath the surface. Spanish and Danish monarchies may share traditions, but they also carry centuries of subtle rivalries, unspoken comparisons, and questions of legacy. Could Leonor, barely out of her teenage years, truly embody the grace and authority needed to represent Spain on this global stage? And would her presence in Copenhagen feel like an intrusion, or a promise? As Leonor stepped out in a tailored white ensemble, every detail seemed intentional. White, the color of purity, unity, and new beginnings. Reporters whispered about the symbolism. Was this an unspoken nod to her upcoming marriage? Or was it a calculated gesture to honor Denmark's deep-rooted royal traditions? Whatever the case, Queen Margrethe's gaze did not waver. She stood firm, eyes fixed on Leonor, almost as if measuring her, testing her. And then, in a moment caught by international cameras, the Queen smiled. Not the polite, diplomatic smile one expects at royal functions, but a smile of recognition. A smile that suggested acceptance. What was Leonor's secret? How did she win over a queen with a single arrival? Those closest to the palace reveal that Leonor had been meticulously preparing for this moment. Fluent in multiple languages, trained in protocol, yet determined to carry herself with authenticity, she knew that this wasn't about grandeur alone, it was about connection. She wasn't there to outshine Denmark's royal family. She was there to complement it, to show that Spain's future queen and Denmark's future king were equals in love and in duty. Still, questions swirl. Did Queen Margrethe's warmth signal her full blessing of the union, or was it simply a moment of grace? Some insiders whisper of quiet concerns, that Leonor's growing popularity might overshadow Prince Christian in his own country. Others suggest that the Queen sees in Leonor a reflection of her own youth, when she, too, had to navigate the delicate balance between personal love and public duty. As the motorcade reached Amalienborg Palace, the atmosphere only grew more electric. Crowds surged forward, waving Spanish and Danish flags side by side. Children cheered Leonor's name, while older generations looked on with cautious curiosity. And there, at the palace gates, the symbolism became undeniable. Leonor wasn't just a guest, she was stepping into Denmark's royal heart, literally and metaphorically. Yet, beneath the splendor, one lingering question refuses to fade. Will this union truly unite Spain and Denmark in a new era of royal partnership, or will the weight of tradition and expectation threaten to unravel the dream? Because if Queen Margrethe's reaction is any indication, Europe is witnessing not just a royal love story, but the beginning of a new chapter in monarchical history. And so, as the cameras continue to replay that single, striking moment, Leonor stepping into Copenhagen, Queen Margrethe reacting with rare emotion, the world waits. Not for the wedding day alone, but for the unfolding of a destiny that could reshape the monarchy as we know it. This isn't just a love story. It's a test. A test of family, of legacy, and of whether one young woman can carry the expectations of two nations on her shoulders. And as Queen Margrethe's smile revealed, the answer may already be written in the history we just witnessed.